Welcome to another episode of Guy Party. This is beautiful Brad.
Oh, it's Chester.
Turtle. So, yeah, it's good to have you all back, booze heads. What do you guys, you recently came back from a trip, Chester. How was that?
It was wonderful.
Fuck yeah. Guy Party?
No, it was okay. It was my first trip going with kids, and yeah, I mean, it was okay. I don't know. It made me appreciate my adult trips.
We got to, like, endlessly booze on the beach and masturbate at will.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about at will, because, I mean, they frown on that at the airport, but... no, I mean, when you're with your buds, yeah, you can dedicate a day to just sloppy drinking on the beach, and that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I need, like, a separate beach vacation without the kids. But there were still fun moments. Like, I'm sure there was.
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
But, yeah, no, obviously it's... Except for when we go and have boy party.
Boy party. Boy party.
It's ideal not to party with children.
Yeah, that is true. So, Turtle, what's been going on with you, man? By the way, Turtle is a new guest to the Guy Party pod. He's a little bashful. We're trying to get him to come out of his shell. Ha ha. He's not wanting to talk right now. Here we go. Oh, thank you for that.
That's a good contribution.
So,
Turtle power. Fuck yeah.
Recently in the news, apparently, police seek woman who urinated on potatoes in Walmart. Have you guys heard this one?
That active shooter thing's a Walmart thing, too, actually. I heard about that earlier. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Walmart?
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to...
Is that just where the filth of America congregates?
It appears to be. So, yeah, as we're recording this pod, we're trying to read this article, but this fucking 20 dead and shooting rampage at an El Paso Walmart.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Yeah, what the fuck. Anyway, let's get
That's
back.
A bummer thing. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. You guys will hear about enough of that on the fucking news, and I'm sure you guys are all sick of hearing about crazy bastards shooting up fucking
just strangers.
Walmart. Yeah, strangers. Fuck. But yeah. So I guess this woman, they got video footage of her just walking into a Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Urinating on the potatoes.
Urinating on potatoes. What the fuck? Have you guys ever had anything like crazy fucking fantasies of just pissing on produce?
No, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying one of those potatoes. Is she attractive?
Yeah, she looks like she's a pretty good-looking Mexican chick.
Right on. Was she fucking marking her territory?
I guess so.
Like a goddamn dog? What goes through your head? Like, why the potatoes? Like,
yeah.
Why not the corn or something? Like, that is just the oddest thing to me. Did they actually find out what her intentions were there?
No, I guess they're still looking for her. All they have is the video footage right now. She looks like she took him over in the corner and pissed all over him.
Is Trump going to use this to, like, get immigrants out of the country?
Yeah. He's going to use that on his campaign trail.
People are just peeing on potatoes. We got to get these people out. These are the bad hombres I was talking about.
God damn it, Turtle.
Turtle power. Every time he farts into the mic, I think you need to have, like a sound bite. It's turtle power. What type of produce would be ideal to pee on besides potatoes?
That's a good question.
Like, are the potatoes going to, like, soak it up the best? Is that the thought?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to find out the thought process
Did she
behind
purchase the potatoes afterwards?
No, it looks like she just kind of squatted over the potatoes and went about her business.
It's like she's like blanching the potatoes so it's less starchy. Just throwing it in water. It's just piss.
I don't know. Like, did she really have to go, or was this like premeditated?
It looks premeditated.
Yeah, because if you go right for the potatoes, you know, you're skipping the bananas and the apples.
I guess she left all the phallic shaped.
Maybe she bought some potatoes a few days before from Walmart, and they were really bad, and Walmart refused to give her a refund. So she said, well, fuck you, all your potatoes are bad now, because I have pissed on them.
Went in and ruined them all.
Yep. Did she get caught?
Did she squirt on them?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she wasn't pissing at all. Maybe she was masturbating over them. maybe the shape of a potato really turns her on and she couldn't help herself.
Yeah, it looks like she was taking selfies while she was doing it.
Nice. Proudly pissing on potatoes. Yeah. Then this definitely feels like a fuck you move.
Yeah.
And I have to say she got some bad potatoes from Walmart, and they wouldn't do anything about it. So, frankly, I feel like this one's on Walmart.
I'd have to agree.
Fuck Idaho.
Fuck Idaho. So, yeah, in other news, it looks like, I guess this guy donated his mother's body to science, but it was sold to the military for blast testing.
They just exploded this lady's body.
This thing you're fucking doing, you're like, I'm going to donate my mom, you know? Like, it's your mom. I don't know what their relationship was, but... You know, you think you're doing some good donating her body to science, and you find out the fucking military's dropping bombs on her corpse.
Oh, God. I don't know. How would you feel about that?
All right, so it says, she was then supposedly strapped in a chair on some sort of apparatus, and a detonation took place underneath her to basically kind of get an idea of what the human body goes through when a vehicle hits an IED. Just imagine this old woman just blown to pieces.
Oh no! Yeah. Would you be willing to give your parents' body to science?
Mine? Yeah, I would give my dad's body to science because they would definitely want to examine him. But no, I'd give my mom a proper one. How about you?
I know my mom wants to be buried, but I mean, I'm willing to negotiate.
The military gives you... well, I guess it's a donation, so you're not really getting any beer money or anything out of it.
Right? Like, let's talk about that. Like, how much money would you be willing to take to just give up your mom's dead body?
This is true. Like, I mean...
I suppose it depends on how much you like your mom.
Yeah. But at the same time, they're dead. I mean... if it's a nice chunk of change, I guess you gotta think about it.
Yeah, like going against her wishes somehow. Yeah. I don't even know if you can legally do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. How about you?
What if you could, like, if you found out that you could give your dad's body to a group that helps necrophiliacs, like it's like a therapeutic kind of thing, like to where like they get to, like, it's almost like a Dexter type of thing where they fuck a dead body just to get it out of their system.
Oh yeah, I would totally donate my dad to that. The fucked up thing is he'd probably be dead for several days and still get a boner somehow while they're fucking him. They're inside his ass and he starts getting a boner and they're like, what the fuck? They're still alive.
He somehow ejaculates.
Yeah. One last fucking money shot. How about you, Turtle? Would you donate your parents to science? Or to the military?
Or to necrophiliacs?
Yeah. Good call. But yeah.
I don't know. Necrophilia is such a weird thing. But, I mean, I guess to each their own?
Yeah. I mean, is there many, like, documented cases of it? I know it wasn't, like, Ted Bundy, a dead body fucker.
I imagine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was... well, I guess Dahmer did, too. Or he...
It'd probably be a lot easier if you were necrophiliac and into bestiality. Because then you could just, like, fuck roadkill.
Yeah. There's plenty of that.
You could just go behind, like, the animal shelter and, like, wait for him to, like, fucking euthanize all the dogs. And then just have yourself a field day.
You're just sitting in your car from, like, fucking 8 to 10 p.m. Just, like, huge hard on. Just thinking, waiting in anticipation for all the dog corpses.
It's like, how many loads do I get to drop tonight? Oh, they got a Great Dane. Oh.
Papa.
Poor pups. What do they even do? Do they incinerate those?
I don't know. I would like to think so.
Or is there just a dumpster of dead dogs somewhere?
It's probably a dumpster. Yeah. That shit probably smells awful.
A dumpster and a really fucked up individual
Yeah, there's no way
having his way.
Yeah.
And it's his way too, right? Like I don't feel like the feminists are gonna come out and be like, what about dead dog rapers? Like the creepiest shit is done by dudes, right? For the most part, unless you're pissing on potatoes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess girls do some crazy shit too, but
Is that sexist to say that the creepier shit, like that dudes are creepier? Because that's a negative thing, right?
well, nowadays I think it probably would be. Everyone wants to be hated on equally.
Right, right. So it's even a negative thing has to be equal.
Yeah, it has to be PC.
I'm offended.
Yeah.
Oh, Turtle's offended. God damn it. All right, so what's some creepy shit that chicks do?
Well, we've got pissing on potatoes. I recently had a girl come over and
Fuck a horse?
yeah, I've seen several videos of that. That is disturbing. I don't know how they take those dongs. But
You
yeah,
had a chick come over. Sorry.
yeah, and we banged and everything, and then she ended up shitting in my fucking garbage can. Now, I'm not talking like a big garbage can. It's like a little bathroom garbage can, like that Budweiser garbage can in there. There's a toilet next to this garbage can, but for some reason...
Was your toilet just so disgusting that she couldn't stand the thought of shitting into it?
It's pretty fucking gross.
It could be, yeah. I mean, you did say once it looked like somebody took his shit all over it, so... Maybe that's exactly what happened. I thought it was her, but maybe it was just me.
I think this is your fault.
Yeah. But god damn it smelled awful, dude.
Well, yeah, and then you have to throw it away and everything like that.
Yeah.
Why do feces related things just seem to happen to you?
I know, what the fuck? Well, see, all right, so I wake up, and I'm trying to get her to leave. I'm like, come on, man, it's time to go, blah, blah, blah. But not so direct. I'm thinking this, and I go in the bathroom to take a piss, and I smell it.
You can smell it.
Smell it.
Right.
And then I notice, like, my garbage is tied up, and I'm like, all right, something is not going to be pleasant in there when I fucking take this trash out later today. And sure enough, when I take the garbage out, you can just see shit all down the sides of the fucking bag and shit. It was so fucking gross. Like, that smelled... Didn't leave my room for fucking like a whole solid week. I couldn't even sleep down here.
Do you think like there's a possibility that she shit her pants and then put her panties into the garbage? The shit in panties?
No, because there was like splatter all down the side of the bag. Yeah,
and that sounds like somebody shitting in your can.
Is my go ahead, Turtle.
Maybe she was cleaning her asshole out for you.
Oh yeah, like she was getting it ready for you to like fuck or maybe eat her asshole out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
did she come back and like present?
I think
maybe you didn't have any toilet paper and she ran out.
Damn it!
Turtle power.
I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, is my toilet that disgusting that somebody would use a garbage can?
I'd go upstairs.
All right, well, what if you didn't have that situation? Like, you weren't familiar with the area to go upstairs.
I would shit on the floor.
At least you didn't, like, shit on your action figures.
Yeah, I mean, at least she got it in some type of receptacle, and
Right.
I'm appreciative of that, because, yeah, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been in my bed. It could have been on the floor.
She could have pissed on your potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I've had grown men piss in my fucking bed, so, I mean...
That's true. So without saying names, do I know this chick?
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you later how I met her.
All right, right on.
But needless to say, I don't know if we're going to be rekindling our fucking night.
Did you say anything to her afterwards?
No, I just...
That is a gentlemanly thing to do after a girl shits in your garbage can.
Yeah, I just wanted to forget about it. I mean, I've spoke to her since. I'm just like, yeah, we're going to
You just didn't bring that up?
Yeah.
She never brought it up?
No.
Man, if you're gonna shit in somebody's garbage can, take it out.
Yeah, really.
Was she drunk?
She might have been a little bit, but nothing like...
Nothing really?
Yeah, nothing like
Weird.
raging. I know.
Weird.
Maybe she was retarded.
Hang on, where did you find her at a special facility? is that where you're cruising now?
I'm fucking registered to be a Make-A-Wish buddy. And no, that's nothing.
Man, if that's the case, some shit in your garbage can is probably the least of your concerns.
Yeah. But I do want to say, she did leave at a decent time. I've had girls, like, not want to fucking leave, and that shit drives me nuts. Like,
yeah.
Like, just go. Just want to sprawl out of my bed. Like,
Right. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. That would be uncomfortable.
But, of course, she was probably like, I want to get out of here before,
Before, we see it together or something like that. Yeah, she could have, brought the bag and, look what I did for you.
Maybe she wanted to wipe her asshole with her own toilet paper.
Maybe this is her way of, she's into shitting on dudes. And maybe this is, her in to kind of do that. You'd be like, oh, you shit in my garbage can. That's kind of hot.
Wow, yeah, it could have been. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
That's a way to approach fucking feces.
Because how do you approach that? I suppose you could just do it in the middle of sex.
Oh, God.
She could be on top of you, and the next thing you know, she's hopping off your dick, turning around, and then shitting all over your stomach.
If that was to happen, I would just vomit on myself.
Oh God! Then it would be a whole bodily function, bodily fluid, fucking sex fest. Ew.
I would just set the bed on fire while it was in the house.
Just burn the whole house down.
Burn the memories, because that smell's never coming out.
Man, if I ever come over for a bonfire and your mattress is on there, then I'm going to just assume that happened.
I'm not even asking questions. Hell yeah.
But really, other than the surprise, which would be a horrible way to do it, how do you approach that? How do you get somebody to be like... obviously, if it's piss, you have options like plentyofpiss.com.
Yeah.
So you can meet like-minded people, but...
Yeah.
But how do you get... I feel like the shitting's way worse.
You can throw a tarp down, if you're into the pee shit, and that dries up shit, that carries bacteria, fucking...
Smells bad.
Smells awful.
Right.
And that smell lingers. Yeah, if you were into that kind of thing, how would you approach somebody?
There's going to be chat rooms or something.
Chat rooms? On the dark web?
On the dark web, yes.
Chat room. It's like the old AOL chat rooms. It's all basic.
It's the letter U space shit ? You like shit?
Little poop emoji.
Yeah, little poop emoji. You shit on me? I don't know why I feel like they're it's somebody that doesn't speak English very well.
Because they're all the ones that fucking poop on people.
That's true. It's Germans. Germans and the like.
There is shit porn. I don't... I've seen some of it, and the dudes always look like, they're not having a great time because the bitch is shitting on them and they're eating it and whatever.
Right.
God damn it.
Any other news stories?
Also, I guess it looks like scientists are starting to make human-monkey hybrids in China. And China, there's no regulations. If the government wants to fucking do it, they're gonna do it. So...
Are we turning them into slaves? What are we doing with them? What's the purpose of this?
Yeah, let's see here.
Turtle power.
The idea behind the research is to fashion animals that possess organs like a kidney or liver made up entirely of human cells. Such animals could be used as sources of organs for transplantation.
Now, did you ever see that movie The Island with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor?
I haven't seen that.
It's kind of like that. They made human clones and stored them at a facility so that, you would have a clone of yourself in case you had, like, your liver failed. You could go to your clone and harvest their liver. But, they were, like... What they didn't tell their clients is that their clones were actually, like, conscious and, like, living lives and shit. Like, they were under the impression that their clones were basically comatose. But yeah, fuck yeah, if it's a monkey hybrid, fuck them.
Yeah, I guess...
that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Or let's make them slaves. I'll feel better about a monkey hybrid making my Nikes instead of little kids.
Yeah, right. Another way to put us out of work, the monkey slaves.
Right. Putting those 12-year-old children out of work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it on that. So I thought there was more to it. It just looks like they're trying to create organs for humans. It's kind of a fucking lame.
Are there any other, like, human hybrids that they've discussed?
No, just the monkeys. So
Can we start doing human hybrids with other animals?
I'm sure that's down the pipe. What kind of animals are you thinking?
Horse, like fucking Minotaur.
Hell yeah. Seeing that in real life.
Can you imagine the porn with that? Then it's like... It feels less bad somehow. Like, you're like, oh, he's 50% human, so this is only 50% bestiality. Be dope to, like, somehow cross a human with a bird of some kind, like, and have a human that flies and shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, I feel like this could be a cool segue into, like, superpowers.
It could be.
Like, genetically engineered superpowers. God, that would be so cool.
What do you got in mind?
Superpower-wise? Flight's the go-to, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because that'd be cool. Because it'd be so nice to be able to just get around quicker. Get to places quicker. But, I don't know. Retractable penis, that'd be kind of cool. Like, so I could just, like, plant myself in a woman and let the dick do the work. So I don't have to, like, thrust my hips.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yes, that would fucking rule. Just fucking power fucking...
Yeah. That'd be a really cool power.
So are we talking, like, any superpower? Like, or is it, like, animal-based, fucking...
No, I'm saying that the animal thing is the gateway to genetically engineered superpowers.
Okay.
So... Sky's the limit.
Let's see here. Yeah, the retractable penis would rule. Because you could just fucking lay there. Just, put your head on the pillow and just fucking...
Right? It just does it all for you.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sure the chick would love it.
Yeah. What about you, Turtle? You got any ideas? Okay. Man, yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if flying would fucking rule, because then I could, like, peek in people's windows on their higher off, like...
Invisibility, like, go into, like, girls' locker rooms and stuff.
Yeah, that would be most excellent as well.
Except you go in, and if it's anything like a dude's locker room, then you'll see, like... girls, like, being very cautious about how much they're showing, and, like, one old lady that doesn't give a fuck. Because that's how I feel like that's, like, in locker rooms, like, when I go to, like, the community pool or whatever, I go in, and it's, like, all these dudes are, like, being, like all in the corners, like, really quick, or whatever. And then there's this, like, 90-year-old dude that's just walking around like he's lost. With his fucking dick out, like, oh! What's going on?
Come on, boys! Act like you've seen a dick before.
Right? Like that's all you would see is a 90-year-old lady with her fucking tits down to her vagina.
Sweet succulence.
And you know what? Some people might be into it.
Yeah, a tit's a tit, I guess. I prefer perkier ones, but I'll take them in all shapes and sizes.
We've seen some 60-year-old boobies that didn't look too bad.
That is true. Do those have implants? I don't think
Barbs?
so. Yeah.
Nah.
All natural.
Nah, that was all Barb.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind banging Barb.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, I don't know. Like, so invisibility might be kind of cool. I don't know, Wolverine claws, it just feels like impractical. It's like, it'd be cool for a fight, but The healing thing would be dope, I guess.
Reading people's minds, like the telepathic shit.
So, like, Wolverine's powers are, like, healing, like, super healing, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean, like, he can, like, fuck somebody with AIDS? and then it heals, it immediately heals the AIDS?
Smoking hot bitch with AIDS. Doesn't matter, baby. Let's do it. And you know she's, like, wants somebody to fuck her.
Right, so he gets, like, the AIDS discount?
Yeah.
Essentially.
It ain't gonna take much work, because she has AIDS, and she probably hasn't been fucked in a while.
Right? He'll even raw dog her and everything.
Oh, yeah. It's been so long since I felt a dong inside of me. Yeah, but it just regenerates and you no longer have AIDS. That's a good one. Hell yeah.
He's like sharing needles, like
a guy party mutant. He's a junkie and he fucks whores with AIDS. What would we call him?
Michael Benjamin.
That would be like if Michael Benjamin got a superpower.
Banging heroin. He doesn't have to worry about ODing or dirty needles.
Right?
He just like...
He starts to OD and then it just heals and he's like, better.
Yeah. Turtle sent me a picture of San Francisco. There was like this turd with a fucking heroin needle sitting in it. And Michael Benjamin just pulls it right out of the turd and injects. Like there's a little bit of dope left in that needle.
Starts eating the feces.
Right? We gotta find a name for this superhero. He sounds amazing.
Fucking super sleaze.
Super sleaze. Hell yeah. What other, like, fucking dirty shit would he do that he could regenerate from?
Commit suicide? Like, he just, like, do it in every way he possibly could.
He's like fucking dating a girl. Don't leave me. I'm gonna kill myself.
Right? And then he starts to actually do it.
He hangs himself. He's just laying there. He starts turning blue, but he regenerates. He's like, surprise!
Oh, that would be good for that, like, autoerotic asphyxiation or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's sitting there actually dead and like, but still masturbating. Like, Jesus, you find him, you're like, fuck, Michael, how long have you been like this? Like, 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like fucking in a crack den. Everyone got some bad shit, and everyone's dead, but this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Super sleaze. You could turn that one into a fucking skit.
That'd be great if, like, you had superpowers, but they were activated by drugs.
Hell yeah.
So the only time, like, you could use it if, like, you'd have to do, like, a bump or something like that. Or like to take some shrooms, and then, like, you really could fucking just, like, fly or punch through a wall or something. So it's like, you're the shittiest X-Men ever. So you get to a point where, like, Cyclops is, like, fucking blasting people, and they're like, you fucking punch him with your super punch, and, like, hang on a second. And, like, you cut up you have to, like, sit there and, like, cut up a line, and, like, get it, like, roll $1, and...
So yeah, let's take some drugs and try to put which fucking Marvel superhero they would turn into if they did that drug. So, like, meth, would that be like the Hulk?
That does kind of feel like the Hulk. Yeah, because he's just out of control, like...
What about LSD? Would that be more like Professor Xavier?
Because he's in the mind or whatever. I was thinking, like, Scarlet Witch, too.
Yeah.
How she can, like, make, like, you like see nightmares and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a mind one for sure. Same thing with, like, mushrooms, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Weed is really... Weed's
there
really a drug. To me, weed just calms me down. It's like, so what would that be?
I know, it's just like smoking cigarettes, but, I don't know. Is there, like, a chill one?
Is there, like, somebody who can make people chill?
Yeah. Super fucking hippie.
Right. Let's chill the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, dude. No need to act a ruckus. Smoke this weed.
Right. Magneto's like, oh, I was gonna kill these people, but like that would be a good power. What other drugs are out there that do different things?
Cocaine. Wolverine, maybe? Or
Yeah, like when he goes berserker or whatever,
Yeah.
his berserker attack, for sure. DMT would be like,
yeah, maybe that would be Professor Xavier.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, boy.
I believe I can fly.
He's a superhero, too.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, he took out
He took down
MD.
Michael Benjamin. Yeah, he did. He peed on him. He's got the super piss. That would be another cool thing, like, if you were that super healing to where you could do stupid shit, like, you know, let people pee and poop on you. You don't have to worry about the germs or anything like that.
Yeah, so totally get into fucking the shit fetish, I guess, if I get past the smell.
You could eat, like, 4-day-old food. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, does that cure you of having diarrhea, too? Like, would you just have, like, 100% solid poops?
That would rule. Nice fucking smooth fucking turds.
Right? Like the no-wipe kind? Like, where you're just, like, that's magic in itself. That's a superpower in itself.
I love those.
Yeah, where you're just, like, you wipe back there, and it's just, like, nothing, and you're like, I'm done?
Yeah.
I feel like I just got, like, 10 minutes back of my life.
Yeah, really. A couple more pot visits.
Got any more news stories?
So St. Louis has the best ribs, and we can attest to that.
We can attest to that. I've tried them other places.
Pappy's.
Pappy's is fucking good.
Turtle was at a barbecue competition earlier. How was that?
Tits.
Yeah, Turtle still hasn't came out of his shell.
Yeah, I got piss.
Yeah, I don't blame her for shitting in the
It's not that bad.
Gee, that's fucking bad.
Oh well. Yeah. What do you gotta wipe your cockhead? So, have you seen any new movies lately? What's the latest movie you saw?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. You didn't really dig Spider-Man.
No, I don't know. I felt like that concept had been done before, like the idea that it's somebody that Tony Stark pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like a good movie, a good superhero movie, is really set by the villain. Like, I feel like a good villain makes a good superhero movie. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just wasn't buying Mysterio as a really good villain.
Yeah, I dug it.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, but
Yeah. How do you feel about MJ? Because I know a lot of people are all like, like MJ's supposed to be a white girl with red hair.
oh, that doesn't bother me.
That doesn't
at all.
bother me either. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's silly sauce. But
Yeah,
but people do get all pissy about it. I don't know why.
it's like, man, you gotta find something better to do with your time.
Right? Like, I mean, I don't expect that shit's going to be like 100% to the comics.
I don't dig how they're changing some of these classic characters to women, but I mean, you know, like in the next Thor movie, Natalie Portman's
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
be
forgot
Thor.
about that. Yeah. Well, no, I think that there is basis for that in the comics, isn't there?
Yeah, they do it. They do. There's like a female Wolverine and shit like that, but it's like, man, I don't know. Like,
and like She-Hulk and everything like that.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. If you're gonna fucking,
porno.
yeah. Did you watch it with fucking what's her name, China? I think we were watching
No,
that
did
one.
she really?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man, she was.
Play the audio.
Play the audio. Didn't we play the audio on one of the fucking guy parties?
I hate to
Revisit.
I hate to disrespect the dead, but
She was hot.
That I was going to go the opposite direction there. I never understood like why was she in Playboy and shit? Like, did you jerk it to her?
Yeah,
Oh.
I actually did jerk it a few times. Some of her porn.
Was it a shame jerk?
No,
or do you feel like okay with that?
I felt because when I was younger, and it goes back to before we had high speed internet and shit, and we only had I would watch Raw, and China had some huge tits.
That's true.
And so I always kind of wondered what those looked like, and so
yeah, that's true. I understand that appeal there, because back in the day,
if she had no celebrity power, I would definitely skip over that porn.
I was just talking about that earlier today, how back in the day, before the internet, you did just have to rely on whatever porn you had.
Mm-hmm.
It was usually a magazine handed down by an older brother or dad or whatever. Or in my case, we had me and my brother used to watch this porn, which I say that now and it sounds weird.
You guys watched it together?
Yeah.
Together, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You guys didn't touch, your...
No.
You just used it for,
No, we just watched it, but it wasn't... I think we were at a young enough age where, at least for me, I wasn't masturbating to it. Fucking actually, now that I think about it, my brother's 4 years older than me. He might have been masturbating to that shit. That thought never occurred to me.
That's what dudes do.
Until now. But it was one where, my mom had taped Die Hard off of HBO, and she set a timer to record it, and she set it for 15 minutes after the movie was supposed to end, just to make sure she got it all.
Yeah.
And what she got at the very end of it was 15 minutes of some kind of porn thing that they put on HBO after Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was I just remember it was some chick was playing tennis, and she was hitting the ball, and she had a skirt on, and when she jumped up to hit the ball, you could see her bush.
Yeah.
And then I remember there was these people who this dude got under a table and started eating this chick out. And that was about it. But
yeah, that's gold when you're a kid.
Right? And of course we didn't tell our mom that existed. She didn't know that. She didn't go to the end of the credits of Die Hard.
Yeah. How did you guys stumble upon it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I do not remember how we knew that existed, but we knew that existed.
Hell yeah.
And we took that tape, and I remember we would go into my brother's room or whatever and watch that when my mom was asleep.
Fuck yeah.
But I was probably 11 or 12, and he was 14, 15, so maybe even 16, so he was definitely as soon as I went to bed, he was probably fucking jerking it to that.
I would have been.
Right.
and mind you, booze heads, this is a VHS tape. I don't know if some of you listeners even know what that is, but this is a time before fucking high-speed internet.
Right. Yeah, you would have to record shit from television and set a timer and everything like that. It was fucking awful.
Yeah.
And make sure you had the right channel on and everything. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, me and my cousins, we made this video one summer. Every year they would come down and stay a week with us, and we would get into all kinds of shenanigans. And we made this video called Fat Wars, where we just fucked with everyone in the neighborhood and videotaped it.
Nice.
Well, it was we wanted to go revisit it the next summer. We were yeah, man, let's make Fat Wars Part 2. So we busted in Fat Wars Part 1. We pressed play. It's VHS tape, and all
Somebody
of us,
taped over.
My dad taped over it. 3 minutes in, we're letting off a bottle rocket. Then all of a sudden, this huge black cock comes on the screen. What the fuck? It wasn't tits. We would have lived with tits. No, it's black
big
dudes
black
helicoptering. Yeah,
they were helicoptering.
Yeah, they were helicoptering.
Was there more than one of them?
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 of them.
And it's just that. Tell me. It led to something else.
Well, we couldn't get past that because we're younger at this point. We're 12. We haven't seen cocks that are foot long yet. They're just spinning in circles.
So for all you know, that porn was they started fucking each other.
Probably. Knowing my dad, they probably were.
No chicks, just them fucking going to town on each other. Oh man,
taped over our childhood memories.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I never fast forwarded past it to see if
Does that tape still exist?
No, I think they threw out all the VHS tapes.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Now that I've seen a lot and have been exposed to a lot, I would love to go revisit and see what it led to.
Yeah, right? Like, see what kind of porn it actually was.
Yeah. Fucking fruity ass Baldwin.
Oh no, that is the worst. But yeah, I mean, I remember like when I got my own room, that was cool because I feel like you have to give a teenage boy his own room.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I would think. I mean,
like I've even talked to my girlfriend about that because she's got an 11-year-old. And I'm like, he's getting close to that point where he's going to need his own room, and you know why.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to hear that.
Well, you know, the little brother doesn't want to roll over and see big brother fucking jerking off.
Right? Oh, Jesus. I would have been mortified to see something like that.
And until you get it mastered, you know, you got that sound, that... You know?
Oh, yeah. That's a good sound effect.
After years of beating off, you know when to catch it and, you know, position it to where it doesn't make those sounds.
Right. I don't know. I don't really have to beat off in secret too. Well, maybe more now so than when I was single, but
yeah.
I don't really have to beat off in... I mean, when you're living alone, you don't have to beat off in secret.
Yeah.
You can beat off in your living room, and I will say that I kind of miss that.
Just jerking out wherever.
Right. It's like when I get those days when I'm the only one home, like the kids are off with their dad and the girlfriend's at work. Like, my first thought is, like, it's jerk-off time. Like, it's just, that's like whatever I schedule for myself that day, like, I think I'll go on a hike and, you know, I think I'll take myself out to lunch. First things first. Yeah. We're jerking off.
Cranking one off in the sink.
In the sink.
Dude, cooking eggs and just decide to masturbate. Like, fuck it.
Right. Yeah, in the sink, in the bathroom sink is more the go-to.
Have you guys beat off in the bathroom sink? Oh.
Like, together?
Well, no. I mean, have you guys together?
No. But yes, to the other question, yeah, I mean...
What made you want to put it in the sink?
What do you mean?
Like,
the bathroom's like the one place where you can be private. You can be like, I'm taking a shit, and then go in there and jerk off.
I always jerk off in bed.
But, I mean, when you live with 4 people...
Well, yeah, I don't, so, I mean, I kind of get to do it wherever in my area.
It's like the opening of American Beauty with...
That's a beauty. Mm.
You know, with one of our favorite actors, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Guy party favorite, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Like, it opens up with him, and he's like, look at me, jerking off in the shower. This will be the highlight of my day.
Yeah.
He's like, it's all downhill from here.
You know you're a broken man when that's the highlight of your day.
Right. Just jerking off in the shower, because you have nowhere else to be private. But... I don't do that. I don't like jerking off in the shower. But it's in the sink, though. Something about jerking off in the shower, it's like when the jizz gets wet, it gets sticky.
Yeah, I don't like jerking off in the shower. I don't like the way it feels. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You need a snot rag?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Were you about to play something? Right on.
Turtle making all kinds of fucking noise. Like a goddamn mongoloid. Nah, yeah, there was this one time I was over banging this chick, and I was all pissed drunk, and I was kind of a bastard, but I fucking ended up jerking off in their fucking sink and using their toothbrushes to clean it up.
You cleaned it up with their toothbrushes?
Yeah.
You couldn't just clean it up with toilet paper?
I couldn't find any.
You couldn't just wash it down the sink with water?
I was drunk.
Oh, God. That feels like one of those stories that would make the news that we would find and discuss on the pod.
Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head on that one. Well, fuck, you guys got anything else you want to hit on? I know Turtle's got all kinds of shit he wants to talk about. That was a gentle nod, no.
So what are you going to talk about with Michael?
Michael, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably get really
Might
drunk.
just pull dicks out and just sword fight.
I think I'm gonna take him down to Butterflies and let him unleash on him. So,
Yeah. Oh god, they really might sword fight.
yeah, that might get heated. So I don't know yet. Because yeah, we'll see. We'll find out.
Get him drunk enough to the point where you can convince him he does have Wolverine powers, and so he starts doing really stupid stuff.
Like hardcore drugs.
Yeah. Like, man, like, you could just take, like, a line of Coke that's, like, the length of this table, and just... like, just snort the whole thing up.
And his head just pops. Like a fucking zit.
And then it, like, and it, like, regrows like Deadpool or something.
Hell yeah.
But then if that happened, would you continue to be high?
Good point. Yeah, would you? I would think like that would just instantly make you sober again.
Yeah, and I even wonder because what was I watching where somebody had healing powers? Oh, I think it's Captain America. Yeah. And remember in Captain America, he has healing powers, and like he said, one of the side effects is that he can't get drunk because like every time he tries to drink, like his cells like heal that.
Oh, really?
Whatever being drunk does to you, how it impairs you, like his body heals that, so he's like, I can't get drunk.
Oh god, that would be awful.
Wouldn't it though?
So
But
yeah, I guess the healing power, they probably couldn't get fucked up.
yeah, I don't know. You would be like getting like the fucking the blackest tar heroin you could, like to try to make it work.
Even like pulling up some fecal in that.
Yeah, even if it was like meant like a quick second of a buzz of some kind. Because God, that's an interesting trade off. Would you be willing to trade off like just never being able to get like drunk, like high, stoned, buzzed, anything again for some kind of a superpower?
That would be a boring existence, in my opinion. I mean, some people do it fine, but I've always loved to get fucked up.
Man, in a way, if you had a race of people that had that ability to like heal really well to the point where they couldn't get fucked up, our ability to get fucked up would look like a superpower.
Yeah, true. Especially the way we get fucked up.
In a way, we're all superheroes.
Yeah. But we'll just say Super Sleaze doesn't have that fucking inability to get wasted. Or
Right, he can still get fucked up.
Yeah.
But he just heals, so if he has an OD...
Yeah.
or gets AIDS.
Yeah.
Or gets herpes. Like a little cold sore like pops up on his mouth, but like immediately goes away. Like it immediately clears up.
He's like, hey guys, look at this. He pulls his dick out, there's bumps all over, and they slowly disappear.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Super Sleaze.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Is Super Sleaze kind of like what Silver Surfer is to Galactus? Is Super Sleaze the Silver Surfer to Baloney Man?
Ooh, like he kind of like carries out his will or whatever.
Yeah.
Baloney Man says, "Go get AIDS," and he does it.
Cure AIDS.
Yeah. Like he like if you get like just like a little drop of Super Sleaze's blood in you, like you can just cure any disease you have.
Yeah.
Or maybe like the more interesting thing would be like if you get a drop of his jizz in you. Like his jizz is like the fountain of youth.
Like that old bitch in the fucking locker room, her tits would just slowly start like inflating, coming
right?
Back, you know, get all nice and fucking tight.
Yeah, but then she would start to get her mind back, and she'd be like, "Why am I naked? Why am I walking around here butt ass naked?"
But that's when Super Sleaze fucking uses his telepathic abilities and like, stay naked, bitch.
Oh man, that brings up a whole other point. Like somebody with that kind of ability, like a Professor X, like, what if he was a pervert? like he just gets like any fucking person to fuck him.
Yeah.
Just like no, and like suddenly they're like, you want to fuck? Like, it's like, why? Yes, I do.
Yeah, none of that like fucking bullshitting up to the fucking. You just straight get to fucking.
Right. Like, do you want to fuck me like in this alley over here? Like, don't mind if I do.
Yes,
or like he's like no with his like mind powers, and like it's just chicks to flash tits and stuff like that. God, for that matter, Jedis could probably do that too.
Yeah.
You will not charge me for this sex.
You will give me another blowjob.
Have you ever tried to use a Jedi mind trick in bed before? You should try it.
Yeah. Next girl I get to come over like, you will suck my dick.
Oh, if she's a cool chick, her response would be, that only works on the weak-minded.
Yeah. This is the dong you're looking for.
Right? Oh, God. So are Jedi's just using their tricks on retarded people, then? Is that what weak-minded means?
Pretty much.
They're just taking advantage of stupid people.
They're not saviors of the galaxy. They're just bastards.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Oh, God. I so want to try that the next time I have sex.
Do it. Try it. Just report back with the response.
Right? You will swallow my cum.
Yeah.
She'd be like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Oh, dude, yeah. We all need to try it.
Oh, God.
Fuck yeah.
It'd be amazing if it worked.
I'm definitely trying it. Hell, next time I go to the bar, I might even try it.
Right? You will blow me in the bathroom.
Yeah. Walk up to the hottest girl in the bar. You will blow me in the bathroom. Then her boyfriend walks up and fucking texts me.
I was even thinking, like, you get arrested for harassment or
that
something.
too, yeah.
Oh, man. That would be one we'd see in the fucking weird news. Like, man gets arrested for trying to use Jedi mind trick to have sex with underage girls.
Yeah, to lure a woman into the bathroom. Well, shit, you guys got anything else?
Yeah.
Turtle's a chatty one. Well, I guess until the next time.
Guy Party!
Fucking A.